I want to be the very best, I need to have Pikachu by my side. Will you join me? Because I choose you. Hi there, my name is Sonia Boko. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, I share with balloon artists designs as well as tips, tricks and techniques for making beautiful balloon art. In today's video, I am revisiting a design that I shared earlier this week, which was a Pikachu. In that particular video, I actually just recorded my hands twisting the Pikachu as well as speeding it up to 2.5 times regular speed. You know, just for fun and as you do. Anyway, today I choose you to learn more about how to do this particular design. It takes two 260 balloons, and in this particular one I'll be using Qualitex Yellow. Normally when I do my tutorials I use my Legenda, but I thought I'd change it up a little bit and use my balloon pump, just for those of you who may not actually use a Legenda. So let's get to it and let's make this Pikachu. We are going to use two yellow 260 Qs. The first balloon we're going to inflate with 2 pumps of the hand pump. Expelling a little bit of air from the end as we go. And tying off. To start with, first of all we're going to do one of his ears, and we're going to make that approximately 1 hand's width wide. Followed by a second 2-finger bubble or 1-inch bubble, 2.5 centimeters. Pinch twist. The next bubble is again the width of my hand, followed by a pinch. Next we are going to start running the balloon back along this bubble we've created here. However, we are going to twist it just shy of halfway, and we're going to add another pinch twist. And that will act somewhat as a neck for our Pikachu. Now, with the remainder of the balloon, what we're going to do is create the rest of the head. We're going to run this balloon back to the pinch twist on this side, again back to this pinch twist, and finally back over to this one here. And as our excess is going towards there, we're going to encourage it along a bit as well by giving it a bit of a squeeze. Fold it alongside the other head bubble. And twist it in. Now with the next 2 bubbles, as we go, we're going to try and cover up this internal bubble structure just a little bit. And we can make these bubbles slightly longer than those first 2 head bubbles we did. Pump. And we're going to give it one last bit of squeeze, and we're going to run it along this side of the balloon. Twisting that in place with this pinch twist. A little bit of adjustment, and there we go. Now we want these 2 sides to match as closely as possible, so what we're going to do on this side, tie a knot, pulling it nice and firm. What we're going to do here is just snip off the excess. If you happen to not have scissors, I would probably still do the same, as in tie it off here, and then they still look somewhat similar. When you take your scissors, give it a bit of a stretch here, so that when we snip, it will retract back down and it should be hopefully nice and close to the knot. As well as hopefully keeping our fingers out of the way of those blades. So that's our Pikachu head. We can pop it to the side and work now on the body. For the body of the Pikachu, we're going to put 3 pumps of air into the 260. And again, letting out a little bit of air. Tie that off. So now we're going to add the body balloon to the head balloon of the Pikachu. As we introduce the 2 together, we want to get this side of the knot onto this side of the pinch twist. just to really help lock that in place there. Now for the next series of bubbles, they're going to be approximately 4 fingers wide, and this is going to be the arms and legs of the Pikachu. Each of those 4 are approximately the same length, and we are now going to twist this into the pinch twist at the neck. It's really integrating it into there. Now where that pinch twist is going to sit is going to be considered to be the back of the Pikachu head. So at this point you can decide which of these faces looks more pleasing to be a Pikachu face. So to me, I think the curvature of this side, where the width of the balloon is a little bit wider than the top one, is a perfect one to do the actual face for. So we're going to make sure that at the end of the design that that is the bit that's facing forward as the face to draw the outline from. So I'll just position that now, although you can position it at the end. So for the body of the Pikachu, we do a bubble just slightly longer than those arms and legs. So this one here is approximately the width of my whole hand. We're going to run that and we're going to make a tummy bubble. So this one's going to be approximately the same length as the first body bubble that we did. And then when we're at the back, give the balloon a little bit of a squeeze and a twist. And we want these 2 back bubbles to be somewhat even. And then we're going to feed the tail of the balloon through the space here with the arm and leg. Just making sure that all those balloons there are meeting nicely at the base of the Pikachu. Now it's great we have a little bit of air left at the end of our balloon. And I want to fold it into his signature lightning bolt shape. And we'll give it a bit of a squeeze to get that distinctive lightning bolt. So next we're going to take the Pikachu tail and we're going to nestle it just in between the side of the body where we've got the back and the front meeting and the legs there at the side. So you're going to take that lightning bolt and try and position the tail in such a way that the lightning bolt is coming out to the side as opposed to sticking more to the back. So if you can see here, it is a little bit hard to see that lightning bolt shape from the front. But with that slight adjustment, we can see it out the side and we really start to see Pikachu come through. Now with the back of head bubble, we have it nestling here just on top of the 2 back bubbles. And that just helps to conceal or push forward the Pikachu head at the front and hide all this work we see there. And there we have the balloon twisting design part, and we're going to go ahead to do his face. We're going to start off first by doing his red signature cheeks first, and then we're going to do his mouth. So we have the 2 cheeks, and just in between, we're going to use the red to give his tongue a bit of colour. Next I'm going to use my black permanent marker, and just a tip, if you are new to drawing on balloons, make sure your markers don't contain any alcohol because that can actually pop your balloon. Now with this black one, what we're going to do is add a cute little nose and his mouth and do an outline of the mouth as well. And we're going to add a couple of really cute, we're going to add a couple of really cute little lightning bolts on his cheeks. Now here, Siren's going past outside. Okay. Distracted my drawing a little bit, but that's okay. I'll fix up that line work. And I'm just going to just colour in that top part of the mouth where that little bit of a gap was in his little W. Now adding a cute little nose on top, so it's flatter at the top and goes more into a little dip underneath. But there we have our cute little nose, mouth and cheeks. And we're going to go ahead to do the eyes. So with the eyes, I'm just going to do a couple of big black circles. One, and then we're going to do number two. Now I love my black marker, it lays down a great saturation of black, which is perfect for doing designs. I find when I'm using regular Sharpies, it really doesn't come out as dense. Pretty cute. Now we're going to go ahead to add the whites. There's just a couple of little circles there. Now before I show you this finished design, I'm going to tell you a bit of a joke. How do you get Pikachu on a bus? You Pokemon! Okay, I've loved using that one on my son who's recently gotten into Pokemon, and it's really cute to see him react to that. But now I'd love to see you react to this by giving it a big like if you've enjoyed this design. See what I did there? Now this Pikachu is a little bit quirky with his mouth there, but if you forgive me, I didn't want it to be that quirky, but you know what? I'm sure you can see the design, and I'm going to tell you one more joke because, you know, I think you need to hear this one. When I see you across the room, I like to Pikachu. So I hope you enjoyed today's design, and if you did, again, please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more balloon tutorials from me. So until next time, gotta catch 'em all. I thought by using the... Yeah, I'm going crazy. Don't send help, send chocolate. Pikachu, ooh, you're my best friend. In a world we must defend. Pikachu, gotta catch 'em all. Yeah, okay, please don't thumbs down.